You know, the old chronicles say that within the walls of the Alhambra, there's a story that lives in every shadow and every sunbeam, just waiting for someone to listen. So today, we're not just going to look at a monument. No, we're going to step right into its legend.
And that quote? Wow. It really gets to the heart of what the Alhambra is all about. It's not a place you just see with your eyes. It's an experience you feel. It's like a secret that's been whispered down through the centuries. So let's talk about that dream. For so many of us, visiting the Alhambra is a lifelong dream, right? It's one of those places that grabs your imagination long before you ever set foot in Granada. But what does that dream actually feel like when you're finally here?
Well, it's the feeling of sunlight filtering through these incredible, intricate latticeworks, casting patterns that just dance on the floor. It's the constant murmur of fountains. That's like the liquid soul of the palace. And it's that amazing moment when you realize that every arch, every single tile, it's a line of poetry carved right into stone.
Okay, so we're talking about the echoes in these walls, but here's the thing. The real stories of the Alhambra, the tales of sultans and poets and emperors, they're not always easy to find. They're actually hidden in plain sight, kind of veiled by just how overwhelmingly beautiful the whole place is.
So that leads to the big question, doesn't it? With thousands of people walking these same paths every day, how do you tune into that quiet whisper? How do you actually connect with the soul of the palace?
Think of it like this. The Alhambra is a treasure chest, just overflowing with a million stories. But to open it, you need the right key. And that's not a flaw, not at all. It's just an overabundance of magic.
So, what is that key? Well, that key, it's a person. Not just any group leader, but a storyteller, a keeper of the secrets. We're talking about the official guide.
So, what exactly is an official guide? Well, think of them as your personal storyteller. These are certified members of AGGIP, and their job isn't to just rattle off dates and facts. No, they're your personal connection to the past. They're the person who gives a voice to the palace itself.
This is so important. It's more than just advice. It's really an invitation. And the guardians who extend this invitation? They're the local experts from Alhambra Guys Granada. And look, we believe that to really get the soul of this place, you have to let yourself be guided by the people who live and breathe it every single day.
All right, so let's talk about what a trip made just for you really looks like. What does this experience actually feel like? Well, it's all about changing a standard visit into your own personal expedition, where every little detail is shaped by your curiosity.
So this isn't just a checklist of places to see. Oh no, these are the chapters of your story. You'll move from the intimate whispers of the Nasrid Palaces to the forgotten streets of the Medina. You'll stand where an emperor tried to merge his world with paradise. And finally, you'll find true peace in the gardens of the Generalife. Now, the whole experience lasts about 2.5 to 3 hours. But honestly, it's not about watching the clock. It's about completely losing track of time, getting lost in a world that, for these few hours, belongs entirely to you.
So let's break down the difference. Instead of being rushed along a fixed path, you set the pace. You can stop whenever you want, ask every single question that pops into your head. You can even set up a custom meeting point. It's not a lecture, it's a conversation.
And here's the best part. You get one guide dedicated exclusively to you and your group. What's really amazing about this is that the price is per group, not per person. And that's for up to 30 people. I mean, that makes a totally exclusive, personalized experience incredibly affordable for families or a group of friends traveling together. And that personal connection, it extends to the language you speak. You can have the story of the Alhambra told to you in whatever language you're most comfortable with. This way, you can be absolutely sure that nothing gets lost in translation.
And I want to be clear, this is not some dry academic tour. Not at all. The best guides know that history comes alive in the details, the surprising little stories, the quirky facts. They're there to make your visit engaging and fun. They can even help you find that perfect, quiet spot for a special moment.
So, after hearing all this, there's really only one step left: turning that dream into a real plan. Think of this as your personal invitation to experience the Alhambra in a way that very, very few people ever get to. And this is where everything becomes completely effortless. Look, anyone who's ever tried to get tickets to the Alhambra knows it can be, well, a challenge. But with a service like Alhambra Guías Granada, they handle all of that for you. Your only job is to show up, ready to be amazed.
When it all comes down to it, it's really about this one question. Are you ready to go beyond just seeing the Alhambra and actually listen to the secret it wants to tell you?
Okay, so your legend begins right here. To make this journey your own, the best thing to do is visit their website to book your official private visit and just live the full experience without any worries at all. You can also shoot them an email, give the office a call, or even get in touch via WhatsApp. All the details are right there on the screen for you, so you can easily get in touch and start planning.